Anyways, hello everyone. Sorry, I was fully setting up. I still actually have to set up. I gotta pull up the thing on the side. Hey Milf, how be you and the little one and your boyfriend? That's also another thing. I did not know you had a boyfriend. We get little tidbits here and there from you. It's always very funny because you give the lore as if everyone already knows. Nah, you good. It doesn't change anything. It's just like you drop the stuff like it's common knowledge, which makes it funny. Like you getting fucking tail whipped by a goddamn shark. That is definitely not it's definitely not a bad idea. You always want to make sure you're with someone that you can like and trust. Mm, mm. This is why Balthier is the leading man. Oh my god, we fucking three-shotted that last one with protection. I'm good. Also, I'm assuming you have like some kind of stomach acid issue. Oh, right. Pain meds. I feel that. I like how they're so dumb that they don't hear the clicking of Fran's heels. You recover your lost items and equipment. You obtain a map to Nelbanon Dungeons. The location map for this area is complete. Ah, there it is. I wish we took more than just what we lost, because like there's a whole lot of stuff there. I'm glad this they didn't decide to go with the stealth. I like the fact that they didn't make this a stealth section because oh my god, that would have been so annoying with the engine of the time. So they didn't really explain judges properly. So the judges are very similar to our judicial system, where there's actually like different levels of judges. With the one we saw with the horn being the higher up, he's basically the equivalent of a Supreme Court judge. And this guy over here, yeah, no, he's just a heavy unit specialist, but he ain't so special once he's dead. So okay. So I actually almost made my therapist mad, but not because of me. I want to talk about this right now because I think it's entirely funny. So me and my therapist were talking, and I mentioned how I would prefer just to be stuck with like implants instead. Like I don't want my teeth. I don't like the idea of like these bones are exposed constantly 24/7 to essentially just decay in my mouth. So I was like, I'd rather get implants and then maybe move on to dentures later on if the implants start failing. And then I went into the idea of, hold on, I went to the idea of also on topic. Why is dental care an entirely different service when anything that goes wrong in my mouth, like a major infection of some kind, I have to go to an ER for to be able to get properly treated? Like, what is the point of dental insurance when it's all connected to health in one way or another? Matter of fact, why is that like eyesight like its own insurance as well? Which she responded with, and I quote, "Don't get me started on the healthcare system. You gotta make me mad." The system is ridiculous. I don't like it either. Stop while you're ahead, because I do agree with you. It's entirely dumb. We're here about your problems, not my problems about the system. Is what she basically was telling me telling me to not do. I think it's bad when a I like how Boltier takes lead, but Vaughn is the party leader. But yeah, I think it's a bad thing when a healthcare service provider or a healthcare service person is like, yeah, our system is fucked. I don't like it. Mm-hmm. I don't think now is the time to play that. So, for those who wasn't a part of the first part of the stream, Bosch is known as the Kingslayer at the moment because the king of Dalmasca was assassinated, and as everyone is aware, it's Bosch at the moment. He also is responsible for killing Vaughn's brother directly. Guess it's not working. Let's have a look. The fuse is blown. I'll explain why there's no power reaching the switch. If the wiring is any indication, I say this is a central power relay of some sort. As it stands, I doubt we'll find much still running down here. Don't get many visitors down here. You come scavenging for odds and ends, have you? Oh, the way out. It's just back up the stair. Just with the range, you say? Then there's nothing left but to find some other way out through these tunnels. You need to get the power working again, or the gate will be budged. Though the fuse is in that contraption up the stairs is the fuse in the contraption up the stairs is blown. But this ought to fix it. I made the tube fuse from parts I found down here in these various tunnels. It's good as any. You'll find better than most. Mark my words. You want to make it out of here alive? Best go prepared. I may be. It may be. I have something. This is why. This is why I practice reading aloud because I know. I know I'm gonna butcher it in some way. I'm gonna take one of these. No, we're not gonna equip it now. It's weaker than what I got. Normally, I get supplies I need often the caverns through Nelbana, but Barren Passage is known to have certain items not easily come by. I knew it went safe, but well, here I am. For some bizarre reason, you can't equip a gun to your characters. However, you can equip a sword, a shield, a full set of armor. That's a musket. We just gave him a musket. I see you get the gate open. Now to be able to look for all manners of ways out now. Well, the lights are on, the passage ain't so bad, but let the charge drop and some fierce beasts start coming out in the dark. Open the gate probably took the charge down some. That gauge ought to show you how much charge is left. Hmm, about 30% to operate something the size of these gates, I'd say. Who knows how many more of these gates there are got down here. You look for these switchboards, you ought to be able to make your way. I'm actually gonna let him drain the charge. Just primarily so I can get as many undead based products as possible. So that's the reason why I sped up the time. They feed a lot faster if you do so. What's a mechanic in a game that you guys wish was more of a common thing? I feel like I feel like this kind of mechanic is very common in things like Final Fantasy and Minecraft. However, I really feel like in like just MMOs in general, there should be a mechanic of day and night cycles that would actually determine like certain types of enemies. I know it sounds dumb because there's probably enough out there that already does that kind of thing, but you know, like I'll say this much: in games like 7 Days to Die, uh, day and night is definitely a solid like thing at times. However, I feel like it only just adds to a fear factor, not so much an actual survival risk. I wish we could teleport our resources map. Uh, what do you mean by that? I feel like it was just like a weird typo of some kind, like with had and dad and whatnot. So I might not be reading that right. Zombie. Spectre. Tiny mimic. Oh, you want like a more consistent resource map. Like the ability to actually keep track of proper things that you find instead of just the standard, oh, uh well, just take a guess. I'm sure you get it right. Yeah, I definitely will agree. I wish when you traveled in maps and all that that it would mark locations where you found a resource. That's why I say like Warframe, because it does actually. Oh my God, you got me. You're right on that one. But yeah, no, I like Warframe because the reason they actually give you like an idea what planets carry what resources. That way, you never have to worry about like not having the proper stuff to make something from your blueprint schematics. Because like I hate it when there's a game and it's like, oh, you unlocked this schematic. Find this resource. Okay, where's this resource? Where is this resource? Do I need to be in a higher level area? Can I find a location that may have like some small amount? Oh my god. And then you gotta pull up like a whole wiki just to be able to find which one it was talking about. I always hate when I have to do that on stream. Like, I'm just trying to like farm resources and all that, and I'm like, okay, where's this located? I have to have it on the map, right? I wonder. Can we get Bosch to use some magic? Oh, we haven't even given permission to use our pool of magic. Okay. I see how we're treating him. Stopped at 69 license points. Nice. I will say this: Warframe does have one weakness when it comes to its resource maps, and that it's apparently it's more abundant to find certain ones in certain locations. So like you could be just relaxing, and apparently you need to like go to, I don't know, say X place because it has a higher chance of being able to cycle through the drop rate and all that. It's just like cool. I would have liked to known this a little bit earlier, because now I just did this mission for like 30 minutes. Ugh. I could have gotten the Mage Masher for free. God damn it. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. He did 2 swings. Hey, Mobius. Oh my god. Thank you, Mobius. Why did no one say anything? Why? You guys could just tell me.
My brother, he trusted you. He trusted you and he lost everything. How can I believe you?
Not me, then. Believe in your brother. He was a fine soldier. He fought to the last to protect his homeland. No. Surely he fought to protect his brother.
You don't know anything!
Believe what you want to, whatever it takes to make you happy. What's done is done.
What I will say about 12 is there's no idea that you can't tell any idea on whether or not certain armors are female or male. Primarily because of how, like, characters like Vaughn are dressed. Mind you, Vaughn is 17! I can guarantee you probably will find some actual official Square Enix art that makes him sit in, like, very, suggestive poses. But yeah, no, I do like 12 because, like, most male armors and female armors in this game are very interesting, to say the least. Alright, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Yeah, it's 14 in Japan. But yeah. It's interesting sometimes, I'll say that much. Okay, we're enacting phase 3 right now. With Bosch now geared up and whatnot. Yeah. Cool. Whoop, whoop. Oh. Sweet. I think I can actually equip the Windbreaker. When did I get chromed leathers? Oh, so that's not a Windbreaker, that is a goddamn poncho. Yep. This is where we got stuck on last time. There we go. Oh no, we didn't get stuck there last time. We got stuck here last time. There we go. Alright, here we go. This is where we really need Vaughn to shine here. There we go. Alright, GG's, that's how we get that. Both there, you can start using this. Your rate's gonna be low. Actually, hold on. Keep doing what you're doing. As for Fran. Oh, your magic power will decrease. Okay, never mind. Okay, someone may die, someone may live. We're gonna find out in a second. Not the sound I expect to come from essentially a demigod. But you know what? Heard weirder. Cool. There we go. Sweet. And then we just rinse and repeat. So by exiting the main menu. So items that are found in the trial mode can actually be kept until level 80. Fun. We're gonna turn that off for you, bud. Because the save crystal's right here, and we don't need you wasting supplies. Yeah, this is right here one of the most strongest weapons we can get early game thanks to the trial mode setting. And I have to say this right now, it's a very weird sword now that I look at it, because of the fact it has two edges that aren't properly connected, which tells me that this should be able to split into two swords, or that was the original intention. That design team just went a little crazy. Hi, Melf. I'm assuming you disappeared. Yeah, no, definitely a good idea to get dressed. Don't want to end up like the king with the fine invisible garments. God damn it. See, I have a fine cozy lounge where it's called a my birthday suit. I actually have a fear of being hacked, so like, as much as I do like strut around my apartment nude most of the time, I actually do wear clothes when I'm streaming because I have a fear that someone's gonna be an asshole and they're gonna hack me, and then I'm gonna be nude on stream. So I always make it a point that as long as I'm around my computer, I either move the camera towards the sky or I wear clothes. What's your favorite scary movie? Hold on. Let me pull up a steal list, because there's like a list of items you can steal. So this is stage 6. Okay, okay. So I can actually... Vaughn is going to have to clutch up with the ceiling very soon. Vaughn, this is one of the things that I legit have you to do. I guess I gotta get both tiered here. Well, I guess we got Phoenix down. Glad I got some of these. Let me see what you guys have to offer. Nothing from the judges. Just some armor. Mm. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yep. Both here. You get the next set of sword cadence. Okay. Now we just gotta beat the thing. By the way, the weapon I'm using, there's only supposed to be one of in the game. So by me essentially doing this, I'm making duplicates of a legendary item. I'm then going back to steal that legendary item again from the same guy, and then just instant repeat the process. Because trial mode is entirely broken in that regard. Yeah, it's exactly the same sword. It's a legendary item. Before we get into anything further, I do want to see if there's anything else I can get from Belias. There is one other thing. It's the Goddess Magicite, the thing that I'm already equipped with. So I could actually duplicate an item we're going to lose pretty soon. Hmm. Huh. Yeah, so I'm just going to get one more of these swords, and yeah. I will need to turn everyone except for Bosch into stealing towards Flower Cactoid. Okay. Because the thing that we are trying to get from the Flowering Cactoid is a special sword that we're going to equip to Bosch, which will make him actually better than everyone else for the time being. Okay, cool. There we go. What's entirely funny is, at this current point, half the stuff I have, I should not have. But I do. And that's not gonna stop me from being a menace to society. And that includes God himself. Or herself. I don't know. All I know is an ass is going to be kicked at some point. And as I have stated, these hands are rated E for everyone. The situation is the only thing that would justify certain actions. I always hate it when I see people, like, use the gender excuse as to why someone shouldn't get hit. Like, dude, she stabbed me. Doesn't matter. She's a woman. It's like, why? That is such a dumb fucking thing. If it was a case of her minding her own business and I fucking hit her, yeah, I'd understand the whole, like, debate. But in a situation where it's very clear that a person has engaged in assault, why are you justifying the assault? Exactly. I needed to state that right now because I know a lot of people would fucking abuse the idea of, oh, he said that it's okay to hit women. It's like, no, I'm saying, oh, it's okay to defend yourself if someone's trying to fucking be a fucking asshole about it. If you're fucking getting stabbed by a man, woman, fucking child, it does not matter. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, a child, but that's a kid. It's like, have you seen some of the teenagers nowadays? They technically count as minors, but they look like they're in their fucking mid-20s. If I see a dude that is same height as me, built different, trying to kill me, hurt me or any way, yeah, exactly. The worst part about me working at a school with a bunch of violent high schoolers is that I can't intervene in any way, shape, or form. I've stated that if a kid that is my height tries to attack me, I'm probably gonna knock him in the jaw. And I was told, you can't do that because the fact that's assault of a minor. It's like, if I try to, like, restrain him in any way, shape, or form, it's going to be a bad thing. The only difference is, he's probably just gonna be knocked out cold versus probably having several bruises and a possible broken arm. If anything, I am picking the least violent option. I'm trying to end it quickly and as painlessly as possible. Will he probably have a concussion? Yeah, more than likely. But it's better than the 2 weeks to heal. It's not the fact of the student, it's the law It's the fact that it would be assault on a minor. Because I live in one of the states that says you cannot defend yourself. You have to run away from fights if you're able to. That is my state's self-defense policy. If you are able to run away, you do not engage. If you are unable to run away, you can engage. By their logic, how it would be strung up in a courtroom is if something were to happen where I knocked out a minor, they'd be like, so you knocked out a minor? Yes, after being attacked surprisingly out of nowhere and unable to assess my situation, I reacted in a defensive manner. Yeah, mine is not hold your ground, and it's very fucking dumb because it backfires so quickly once you actually look at it. It sounds good on paper. Don't get me wrong. It sounds good on paper. It sounds like a great idea to not have people die. But then you have to look at the facts of what kind of situation am I going to be in? Who am I dealing with? So like it stops becoming the idea of a man defending himself or a woman defending himself. It starts becoming a child being assaulted by someone that should be considered like an elder. Defend your castle, the castle state. The fuck? I've never heard of that law. After defend your home and everyone in it by any means necessary. Barring traps, anyways. Barring traps. Yeah, I believe like there was a law against like booby trapping your home, as it could actually become a detriment to other people's safety, including innocent people. But yeah, so that's like one of the things I wanted to talk about was just like some laws are stupid, and I wanted to talk about like what kind of environment I end up working in. I'm not even kidding. One time I was walking down the hallway to start my shifts, and I kid you not, a girl launched herself across a double doorway. She was like probably below my shoulders in height, but she was able to launch herself onto another person and start like fucking scratching at her. And by all means, so here's the funny thing. I can't talk to the kids. I can't interrupt fights. I can't even actually tell them to stop doing things. I have to let them do it and get someone else to stop them. That is how things are done in the place that I work, and it's fucking stupid. It's why that the second I'm able to do this full time and no longer is just like a hobby, I'm going to quit. I'm going to leave. I'm going to just do my own thing. Because I cannot stand the stupidity of the bureaucracy that goes on in a fucking school system. When you ever get to live in if you ever get to live in West Virginia and get to know the
To
folks
think
around,
Dalmascan air could taste
you
so
know, like
sweet.
you like family.
Where
The
are
walls
we?
expands. The
The
whole
Estes Sand, by
signal
the look of
defend
it.
the house shit
Let's
don't
back to
matter.
Ravenasta before we
Especially when
shrivel
you live
up.
in a holler.
By your leave, Captain.
Yes, the hour of my return is already over late. The people may hate me, but that does not free me of my charge.
So, for anyone that's wondering why the fuck he says he's free of his charge of Kingslaying, so there's actually a rule in Nelbana, because it's meant to be like the end-all be-all of prisons for this side of the kingdom. That states if you ever break free from Nelbana, you have essentially earned your right of freedom. So by all means, Bosch is actually free. He is no longer charged with the crime of kingslaying, despite essentially being put to death. Yeah, by the way, he somehow defied his execution. He was supposed to be dead, and that's the reason why he looks like shit. Is that he just fucking willed himself to not die. Here in this hall of mine and my dumb fuck father's. Defend the castle applies to the entire area, excluding the road. Uh. I'm able to one-shot anything and everything now. And it's funny. It's funny when the right equipment is actually being used finally. Yeah, no, it's not in mine. And even if it was, the school system is okay. The school I work for is already shoddy as is, as they have actually withheld my paycheck twice because they messed up on scheduling payments and didn't want to have to pay people, like more than three times a month, for like 4 separate months. So they ended up changing it the first time. Gave us like basically an incentive package to essentially make it so we wouldn't lose anything. And then it proceeded to then reverse what they did because they messed up, and then just did not give us incentive. So we went like almost 3 weeks without pay.
I thank you.
I'd avoid crowds if I were you. In this town, you're still a traitor, you know.
The Resistance will surely find me soon. Fate's will, we meet again. I would pay my respects to your brother.
You're a fugitive now, too. Stay low for a while.
What about the stone?
Do as you like. That stone's ill-favored.
We feel regret. We sought that stone and found ourselves only worry.
You offering it?
It's mine.
Then why'd you ask? Our regards to your girl.
We stay in Rabanastre a while.
What do you think? Can I trust Bosch? I gotta get rid of this thing. But maybe I should show it to Pinello first, so she knows I got something. She'd be at Miguel's place this time of day.
The Boogling lets you teleport to several locations across Rabanastre. We had to close for the parade earlier, but we're up and running again. I swear our school system is crumbling by the day. I want to sleep by the minute at this point. Okay, defeat a pack of plans. Impressive, Koopa. Rapidash Common Council send this with their compliments. Presented in recognitions of labors of undertaking to lessen the dangers of Garim Sith waterway. 150. You define a main. Impressive. Awarded a collection of samples to be used in a study of certain indestructible maladies. You defeated him. Green, you've been busy. A young lady has sent you this with her compliments. For proving my dad, who was in prison in Nalbana, was innocent. Any marks? I won't. Never mind. Any marks? Here we go. The score was all sorts of fucked up though. I won't lie. There are some days where I question the sanity of most of the staff that I work with. I do get my little bits of payback on them, though. Mild things. Like the reminder that I have ears and I can listen to what they're saying. There's been, I can tell you, I can do the same exact fucking thing with the fucking place I work at. If I had to be entirely honest, most of the kids that go to our school don't come out as, like, super popular people. They come out as criminals. That's not even, like, me being mean or, like, trying to be exaggerated or anything. It's like, it's the actual thing. And what's even crazier is that a lot of these people are like trying to become something. And then like you just hear later in the news and how they basically like tried to kill someone. It's fucked. Come about the bill? Wonderful. I had to start to think I posted in vain. I'll not mince words. A child has shut himself inside the house because he's frightened of a ghost he says he saw in the neighborhood. He said he'd come out if I got rid of this ghost, so I went looking for it to humor him. Imagine my surprise when I found it was real. There was no way I could deal with it on my own, so I needed to call in a hunter. Yep. There we go. That is one hunt done. The ghost is gone. Gone for good. This young man hunted it for us. Oh, you finally come out, my little Deke. Papa! These people got rid of the ghost for me. Deke is sorry for worrying you, Papa. It's not been easy being jovial with my son, locked up in vacant house. But now that all is well, it should not be so hard. He does look happy, I'll admit. Thanks in large part to you. Oh, you didn't think heavens, it wasn't my child. If you've gotten the wrong impression, I apologize. Please, take this and thanks for your successful hunt. There's a little something there from our jovial friend as well. He found this letter. It reads, I know my days have grown short. I regret only that I shall not have the opportunity to return that item I entrusted to me all those many years. I've divided it into 4 pieces in hopes it might prevent it from falling into easily into searching hands. I've enclosed the whereabouts of one of the 4 in the events its rightful owner should come seeking to recover it. Stop the water's flow, then loose it once more. East, southeast, east, southwest, southeast. I pray that it rests undisturbed. I still remember someone very specific that I knew from health class, who is now the new wife to a former teacher that should be in jail. Oh God. Yeah, that reminds me, I have to see if we got new techniques. People, I don't understand sometimes. By the way, I want this to be known. I talked about it before, and I still think it's funny, but they're worried about what the students would do to the custodial staff. However, we've had several teachers that have come out as known, as I think you can take a guess at what they were known for. But point stands, yeah, yell at me for telling a kid not to go to a place that he's not supposed to be in. Meanwhile, we got teachers who are actually fucking gross. Yeah, I see where the time is being spent. I see the money, my tax dollar is being used. Yeah, no, I think it's fairly justified. You know, around a bunch of fucked up shit, you kind of want to pick something that isn't as fucked, or it gives you better hope, at least. Yeah. Because at least in the zone you're given a chance to give hope. High tide, someone came. I don't know what I'm going to do about this creature. Our cockatrices are terrified. They're hard to eat. They won't even go for walks. The nerves are shot. The poor deers are starting to fall ill from it. Yep. Wonderful. I had thought you'd say yes. Let me tell you what's going on. A vile creature called a cluckatrice has made its nest in land to the east recently. Its eggs hatched and now it's viler than ever. The worst, the cluckatrice shies away when people approach. It's clever, this one. For our sake, and the sake of the cockatrices, kill the cluckatrice and every one of its foul brood. He's a Northmink. Let me look up how to freaking find the cluckatrice. It's been so long. That I forgot how to actually do it. Uh oh, okay. Cool. Hey. Mission complete. Hmm. Oh. Ugh.
Vaughn, is it really you? I heard you got took off to Nalbina.
The Imperials will need more than a dungeon to stop me.
You broke out of a dungeon? Whoa!
Hey, try and keep it down, would you? Penelo isn't around, is she? Out on a delivery, maybe?
Nope, haven't seen her all day. Not like her to up and skip out on work like that. Miguelo's not here either. He went running off somewhere a little while ago.
So much for my big welcome. Guess everybody's busy.
I got my hands full watching the shop, and old Dallin had something for me to do, but I can't get away.
Old Dallin, huh? Tell you what, I'll go see him for you.
Really?
Well, nothing better to do.
Oh.
Well, well, look who we have here. Heard you were sent off to Nalbina.
And I got out of there as fast as I could. But it was all worth it, Dallin. Here, look at this.
My, quite a treasure you've got there.
Well, you know, I couldn't have done it without your help.
So, there is more to this gutter churl than first meets the eye. Vaughn, I've an errand, a simple favor to beg of you. I was going to ask that kites to go, but I should think that you ought to do. No, I think you're just the one. There's a fellow by the name of Azalas, and I need you to bring this sword to him.
That's a sword of the old order.
Speak my name when you arrive. That should be enough to get you in to see him. I've made a note on your map showing you where he can be found. Mind you, you are to deliver the sword to him personally.
I will. Hey, Dallin, do you think I could get you to do something for me? I need you to find out where Penelo is. I wanted to show her what I got from the palace, but I haven't been able to find her anywhere. Can you let me know if you hear anything?
You can just leave that to me.
Thanks, Dallin.
And so it is done, but will it be enough to remind him of what the Order once meant?
Okay, so those stairs lead up. The stairs that we saw also led up. So I'm confused on how the building layout is. Gotcha, gotcha. And who told you that? Rodellen. He said I have to give this to him personally. Does nothing get past that Talon? He has ears in every wall. Alright, get inside. Not a word of what you see here and there, okay?
Then what do you make of Andor's proclamation? Are you suggesting they fooled even the Marquis?
What if a judge killed the king, not the captain? That would explain everything, wouldn't it?
In that case, the captain would be brother to a judge. How are we to trust such a man?
Now there is the Bosch that I remember.
Then will you fight again at my side? His word alone convinces me of nothing.
I'd take his word over that of a mouthpiece Marquis.
Then you name Rex liar with him.
My brother was no liar!
Just the opposite. Rex was the witness they needed. They had to make it appear as if I killed the king. Rex bears no blame.
Kick
The
it.
fates have willed it.
So this is Rex's brother. Your words may convince a child such as this, but they weigh far too lightly on the scales for my taste. Our past will remain separate.
Do you not think Amalia worth saving?
I hold men's lives in my hands. I must see foes in every shadow. The night we moved against Vayne, he knew. I will not chance such disadvantage again. I must treat you as I would Andor, as I would treat any abettor of the Empire.
Then what will you do? Hold me here in chains? Some things never change, do they?
Listen to me, Bosch. Your cage may have no bars, but it is a cage. The eyes of the Resistance watch unblinking.
Let them watch. I know something of cages.
I love how you chimed in to fucking critique
That's
their
right.
way of saying Marquis.
Amalia's in the Resistance.
Then you know her.
Sorta. We met just before we got sent to Nalbina. I've known nicer people.
Our paths keep crossing, yours and mine. It's more than coincidence.
It's annoying.
I'm sorry. Allow me one last annoyance, a favor to ask. I want you to take me to Balthier. Even caged birds need wings.
This makes us even.
Even?
For Nalbina. We couldn't have done it without you.
I love how I haven't even given him... I wonder, actually, if I can equip... Nope, I cannot equip Bosch with any weapon at the moment. I said I would turn him into a knight, and that is what we're going to do, because Bosch is the only one that technically is still a knight. But yeah, no, I would never not find it funny that anything that comes into like medieval to political view, for you, Mobius, you would be like, bro, stop it, you're hurting my ears. You legit came in here just because someone kept saying Marquis instead of Marquis. I would never not. If anything ever comes down to a history thing, a pronunciation of titles, Mobius is probably the one person you can ask, and he will have like a whole he'll have the whole history down. I will say this, Mopes, if there was ever a zombie apocalypse, you probably would be the best guy to have around, because in fact you literally carry like a whole bunch of lore and history with you. He would be. He'd be one of the few people left in the world that would actually have documentation of how the world went. Oh. Oh, I went the wrong way. Hold on. I wish this kind of movement existed in all older Final Fantasy games.
A lot of kids lost their parents in the war. Mine had already died before that. The plague took them both.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
It's okay. It's been 5 years now. After that, I lived with my friend Pinello and her family. Then the war came.
I am sorry.
You don't have to keep apologizing. Really, it's all right. I know it wasn't your fault. I see that now. You didn't kill my brother. It was the Empire. My brother trusted you. And he was right.
As I said, a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? What I am understanding is it took Pinello because of you.
What? What about Pinello?
Oh, Vaughn. They've taken Pinello. And there was a note. A note for this Balthier. Come to the Muserba Mines, it said.
It's Begamnon. He was in Albina.
If anything were to happen to that sweet child, why, I've her parents' memory to consider. You're going to go to her aid, and that's that. That's what you Sky Pirates do, isn't it?
I don't respond well to orders. You do know that the Imperial fleet is massing at Bujerba?
Fine, then I'll go. You at least have an airship, don't you? Just get me there and I'll find Pinello myself.
I'll join you.
Huh?
I have some business there as well.
An audience with the Marquis, by chance?
Balthier, just take us, and this is yours.
The guards are toying with us.
Make yourselves ready. We leave soon.
Right.
Backgammon Snow can only be referred to the Lucian mines of Bujerba. We'll leave at once. When ready, meet at the aerodrome. I should imagine it's still Westgate. We weren't in Albina all that long. Do be quick. I'd like to save your girl and be rid of this headache as soon as possible. No one's gonna lay a finger on my Butterfinger. I will say, I will have to end stream early today. Because I have to be at work. Yeah, I got work in the morning. So I have to make sure to get some actual sleep. I probably won't even get any actual sleep. You guys will probably see me be live at 12 a.m. I'm gonna go to bed at 8. I'm gonna wake up at 12 and I'm gonna be like, well, this is my fucking life. I don't want to fucking be... I hate it. I hate it so much because it's dark. Everyone is falling asleep. I'm alone with my thoughts, and I'm just like, okay, that's a better idea to stream than to be left fucking alone. You know, the kind of alone that goes, hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Balthier is waiting inside. If you made ready, can leave at once. He feels responsible for what happened to your friend. Do not think he is in the habit of doing favors. I'm ready. I'm really ready. Alright.
Whoa.
This is the Strowl. She airship enough for you?
The Straw. You really are a sky pirate.
Well, the headhunters seem to think so. What's a good word? Is she ready?
So is she armed? How fast is she? Could she take the Ifrit?
I suppose I could tell you, but... wouldn't you rather see for yourself? Hmm?
Yeah.
Fran, our course.
The shortest way, Sovador Stonus.
How flies, Bujerba?
Oh, she's free as can be, for now. The Empire took notice when they announced the princess's unfortunate suicide and your untimely execution.
If it becomes known that I'm alive, the Marquis will lose their favor.
I try to steer clear of such things. Right, it's time to fly. And no wagging tongues or you'll like to bite them off.
I'm coming, Penelo.
You've seen to her feeding, yes?
I have, my brother. She eats well.
See that she does. We need her alive. Balthier's bait must be fresh.
I keep trying to tell you. I barely even know who Balthier is.
My brother! A message come from Ravenaster. The Strahl, she set sail. She makes straight for the sky city of Bujerba. Barely know, was it? Yet Ala Tracy goes bounding off for you. Tell me, how could that be?
That's what I'd like to know. I just met him that one time and that's
Does
it.
that tongue never stop? What if we plucked it from your head? As for you, we need Balthier alive. His corpse fetches but half the bounty. A tender beaten, my specialty.
There's no fun for it if we can't tease out a scream or two.
Where are you?
The interrogator. Okay.
Easy.
No good, he's not here. Keep searching. This way.
You're a dead man. Don't forget it. And no names.
Of course.
The Lusu mines are just up ahead. Though, I do hear there's not much left there these days.
You're on your way to the mines? Then please allow me to accompany you. I have an errand to attend to there.
What manner of errand?
What errand? I might ask the same of you.
Right. Come on then.
What?
Excellent.
Do me a favor and stay where I can keep my eye on you. Should be less trouble that way.
For us both.
So what's your name?
Oh, I'm Lamont.
Don't worry. I don't know what's in that mine, Lamont, but you're in good hands. Right, Bosch?
See, the thing is, I find it entirely funny because it can be taken as a straight up pun. God. I forgot when levels used to actually matter for Lamont. Now he's so weak. It's kind of funny, actually. I like how that's Vosloo's chess piece right there. There we go. I forgot that I didn't really put a whole lot of Bond's license points towards his gear. I put it all towards his his stats. Because we were so early in the game that the gear that was accessible to him was actually pretty crap. There we go. If I had anything that increased magical strength, I probably would. See, the Firefly does. But it also stops people from... you know what? Probably give her the Argyle armlet. Nah, this is still better because of the magical resist overall. Where's the map Moogle? There you go. I wonder what weapons we'll find in here. Cherry staff, which is weaker than what Brand is already equipped with. Oh my god, that reminds me I have to work on freaking Bosch's gambits. Sorry, but this way is closed on the authority of the Marquis. Why? Wouldn't you like to know? Well, I can't get... I completely forgot to buy... all the settings for the gambits that I would need. So, a little fucked. Prince's Kiss. It used to be just an alarm clock. By the way, I'm pretty sure they still use the original animations for the alarm clock that it used to be. Alright. Time to enact phase 4. Or at least attempt phase 4. I don't know if Lamont is up for it, though. Wait, I wonder if we can use Shades of Black because of Levant. Because if so, telekinesis. I'm looking right now because Shades of Black is really, really... Nope. It's a very overpowered spell setup. There we go. Okay. Okay, so phase 4 will allow me to get one thing. That's thankfully stage 13. Okay. There we go. The dagger is weaker, but it has a chance for an on-hit KO. There we go. This is the part that's gonna be killer to some degree. I don't have anything that can get rid of sap. It's a very annoying move. This enemy can go eat all the ticks because of this one fucking move. God, I fucking hate this thing. Well, it should be... I spoke too soon. I spoke way too fucking soon. What can I steal from you? A shield, ice brand. Okay, okay. Scale armor and poach. Okay, okay. I think this is where I'm going to back out and just load from here because fuck that. The one after this are mind flayers, which are way worse to deal with. Ugh. Ugh. I do want to check something out. I want to see how one of my videos is doing, or two of my videos are doing right now. I posted over on YouTube. It's actually gaining a fair bit of traction. Let me see the analytics. It plateaued. Or it's starting to, at least. It seems to be going flat right now. The viewers for that one. As for the other one... Yeah, doing the same now. It stopped around 500. Alright, I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll be right back. Apologies for disappearing. Ugh. Well, okay. So, we're not gonna be able to handle a lot of things at the moment. I'm gonna have to make a list of things I'm gonna try to get off cam. I know I said I wouldn't do the whole.
Mines, one of the richest veins in Ivalice.
Under Imperial Guard, no doubt.
Actually, no. With but few exceptions, the Imperial Army is not permitted within Bujerba. Well, shall we proceed?
You will forgive me for asking, but you are diverting the purest of the Magicite.
I can assure you it reaches Lord Vane most discreetly.
Ha! You wear your saddle well.
Be that as it may, I have no intention of being bridled, Your Honor.
Then you prefer the whip? Stubbornness will see not only you broken, Excellency, but Bujerba as well.
Halim Ondor IV, the Marquis of Bujerba. The Marquis served as mediator at the negotiations of Damascus' surrender. It would appear that he is somewhat less neutral now.
They say he's been helping the resistance.
They say many things.
You're certainly well informed. Who did you say you were again?
What difference does it make? We have to find Penelo.
And Penelo is your...
She's a friend. She was kidnapped and taken here.
Yeah. So this. So the Assassin's Dagger is actually going to come in handy. It doesn't have a guarantee insta-kill. But it will come in handy for those pesky fights. In fact, I think I should increase Vaughn's accessory line just a little bit so I can equip this. When attacked, automate counter with weapon in hand. Yeah, that's where the traps are hidden. It's like magical rune traps. You can only see if you wear Libra, though. Sometimes they're actually not even traps at all, but actual, like, hidden benefits. Numerology. I think that is the footstep technique. Or essentially the amount of steps you take in... No, it's not. Both of you might have access to it. Traveler, Charm, Seal, Libra, Poach, Stamp, Our Lollergy. First aid. Thousand needles. Your damage increases with successful hits. Balthier can actually use it. That could actually come in handy. Okay. I think I have an idea on how to use it. It's not base, so it's... yeah. We'll test it out. Yeah. So every time it's successful in hitting. Yeah. Maybe test something out quick. Yep, it is. It's actually steadily getting stronger. It's not an immediate insta-kill, but the more it hits... the stronger it will be, which is actually a really good thing. I can abuse the crap out of this.
This is what I came here to see.
What's that?
It's nethicite, manufactured nethicite.
Nethicite?
Unlike regular magicite, nethicite absorbs magical energy. This is the fruit of research into the manufacture of nethicite. All at the hands of the Draclaw Laboratory. So this is where they're getting the magicite.
Errand all attended to, then?
Thank you. I'll repay you shortly.
No, you'll repay us now. We have too much on our hands to go on holding yours. So, where did you hear this fairy tale about nethicite? And where did you get that sample you carry? What do you know about the Draclaw laboratories? Tell me, who are you?
Balthier.
You kept us waiting, Balthier! You slipped away in Albanar. We missed you! First the judge and now this boy. The whole affair has a smell of money about it. I may have to wet my beak a little.
Keep your snout in the trough where it belongs. This thinking ill befits you, Bagamnon.
Balthier. Too long have I gone unpaid. I'll carve my bounty out of that boy.
Where's Penelo? We're taking her back.
The girl? Why keep the bait when you've landed the fish? We cut her loose on the way here and then off she ran crying like a babe. After them!
I won't lie, Backgammon's weapon
Hey,
seems
wait
really
up.
impractical.
We'll not be able to take them all. Fight who we must, leave the rest.
Confound you! I will have my pound of flesh yet, Balthier!
Unfortunately locked. I will say, what is Lemansk? Yep. Well, Balthier is now going to be fucking abusing the fucking numerology. Holy shit. He's gotten it up to the point where he can start using it for like 2,000 points of damage. In fact, I kind of want to see if I was seeing that correctly. Ah. It resets per hit. But it can hit multiple times. Okay. Yeah, I can actually work with that. If done right, we could actually increase it to a point where Balthier can just one-shot everything.
I see you've been out walking without the company of your cortege, Lord Larsa. We caught her wandering out of the mines. You must take care with such undesirables about.
I was kidnapped.
Silence!
If it is a crime to wander on one's own, then I too am guilty. Marquis, I trust that your estate can accommodate another guest.
Why not?
Judge Geese, I shall heed your counsel. I will not travel unaccompanied any longer.
That was unexpected.
Thank you, Penelo.
Of course.
What's Penelo doing? And what's the deal with that Lamont?
That's no Lamont. Larsa Ferinas Solidor, fourth son to Emperor Gramis and brother to Vane.
What? That kid?
Do not worry. I believe he will treat her well.
Nobody knows men like Franders.
Our purposes lead the same way. To Ondor. We must find means to approach him.
The Marquis is channeling money to organizations opposing the Empire. We'll start there.
Marquis Ondor announced my execution 2 years ago. If news of my survival were to spread, the Marquis may find his position compromised.
The men he's been funding bear little love for the Empire. They won't be thrilled to discover that rumors of your death were, in fact, greatly exaggerated. If we were to raise a clamor to that effect, we might just get their attention.
Nothing to it. I'll just go around town spreading the word. How about this? I'm Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg of Dalmasca. Well, what do you think?
That certainly qualifies as a clamor. All right, Vaughn, get to it. For the girls' sake, eh? Oh, and the more people around to witness your little performance, the better. If we're going to reach the Marquis, it's up to you. We'll be waiting here if you need us.
Essentially, they're like, okay, we're gonna send this teenager to cause as much ruckus as possible.
I'm the Bosch von Ronsenberg.
Captain Bosch von Rotzenburg is gone from this world, surely. The Marquis announced it himself. I do like that I can access gambits finally. Hey, hold on. God. So much spending on things that it makes it annoying. But I need these for commands. Now we're on allies.
I'm the Bosch von Ronsenberg.
The captain alive? Yeah, who was executed 2 years past for slaying the Damascus king. I heard the Marquis words myself. I wonder if the technique shop has anything.
Don't listen to Ondor's lies.
Captain Bosch von Rosenberg. He is gone from this world, surely.
Bosch lives. I'm Captain Bosch. Don't listen to Ondor's lies. I'm Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg of Dalmasca. I'm Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg of Dalmasca.
There we go. You boy, you will come with us.
This is the one, Amaro. Says he's Captain Bosch, he does.
You would sooner pass for the king.
I knew he weren't no captain. That was a mean trick to be playing.
If a trickery it ended, it would end well enough. But why this boy? And why Captain Ronsenberg? An explanation is due, and I will hear it. The Empire's hounds grow passing bold indeed.
A shame if they learnt the Marquis trafficked with the likes of you. Agents masquerading as guides, a hideout at the back of a tavern? Not exactly earning high marks for originality, are we?
Now you've done it.
Wait! So Bosch von Ronsenberg does yet live?
So Vaughn really is all right. I didn't think I'd ever get to see him again.
You will join him soon. And until then, I shall see that you are kept from harm.
Thank you.
I am troubled. The Rabanastre Imperial Guard appear to have overstepped their bounds. I intend to speak on this with the Consul.
What?
Vane Solidor, the Consul, is my brother. The first duty of the Consul is to maintain order in Dalmasca. My brother is not one given to failure. Perhaps things aren't going as well as they might be, but give him a little time and he will put things to rights. Be not troubled. My brother is a remarkable man.
He frightens me.
Why?
I'm sorry. He is your brother.
Alright.
It's just, you don't
Have a good
understand
one.
how much we lost to the war. My friends, my parents.
So you fear the Empire?
Yeah.
Listen to me. The men of my family, we are taught to place the needs of others before those of our own. I will see that you are kept from harm. It is my duty to House Solidor.
But how? How can I trust you?
Because I give you my word. My brother would do no less.
I knew there must be more to it, but to find you at the end of this tale? To see the Marquis's face when he learns of it.
I should like nothing more. I would meet him and see for myself.
How say you, my lord?
There is little to be said. I shall arrange a meeting with the Marquis. We shall expect you at the estate.
Need hug. Yep. Two of my bounties are actually located here, so we won't be heading out fully just yet. Traveler, pause a moment, take a look. I looked, you had nothing. Excuse me. You spoken to Mont Blanc, Koopa? You accept my request? You will hunt the rock twice, Koopa? Oh, thank you, Koopa. I always knew it pays to have friends. I'm Pelika. Me and Mont Blanc have been friends for a long time. That's why I went to him. You see, it's kind of embarrassing, but I had a rock tortoise. I was keeping it as a pet, Koopa. he ran away. I had given up on finding him. Then I started hearing the rumors about a giant Titan Taurus wreaking havoc in the mines, Kupo. Then I realized it's him. It's my pet. I just knew it. My little Taurus slipped into the mines and has been absorbed magicite energy. And he got all big and violent, Kupo. I'd go get him back myself, but the mines are awfully big. I'd get lost, Kupo. And I'd get lost, Kupo. I'd get a friend to help, but I'm so embarrassed. That's why I went to Mont Blanc. And here you are. And my rock Taurus, well, he's not little, but he's on site to Lucio Mines. Go get him. Alright, we're gonna speedrun these hunts, and then I am gonna call it there. Primarily because... Ah, you looked at the board, have you? Seen my build? Yes, I have. We'll literally come across it as we enter the mines. So long as the technique hits. I don't have much of a problem to worry about. There we go. Oh, the amount of times I had both here go by himself must have given him a slight edge against Fran. Actually, with Vaughn with the Assassin Dagger, I guess I can just have Bosch carry those another sort of things. With how often he is missing, I think I'm gonna go back to just using attacks. It'll go a little faster. Consistent damage is more of something that I definitely should have. Huh. It looks like Astra and Retro are hopping on. It was fun playing Lockdown with them. I'm glad I was glad I was able to peer pressure them into getting the game, or at least letting me get them the game. There we go. And go. Thank you, Kupo. What a pal, Kupo. And look, my pet has learned his lesson and come home. Carbo. Thank the nice young gentleman, Kupo. My pet's name is Carbo. I know, Kupo, I know, it's not good to keep a pet in secret. I'm really sorry for what happened. I'm going to move to someplace where we can both live in peace, Kupo. Here, accept this token as my thanks, and thank Mont Block for me too. Alright. Ha! We've been expecting you. His Excellency Marquis the waits. Are you sure you're ready for your audience? His Excellency the Marquis, and otherwise occupied until sunset, please, I will show you a place where you may wait in comfort. I'm just going to check something again. I know. I probably shouldn't be obsessing over checking and making sure status and all that, but I like seeing if anything's making progress or changes.
Sir Bosch von Ronsenberg. It was not so very long ago that I announced you had been executed.
And that is the only reason I draw breath.
So you are the sword he strung above my head. Vane has left not a thing to chance. And?
A leader of the resistance has fallen into Imperial hands. A woman by the name of Amalia. I would rescue her, but I need your help.
This resistance leader, this Amalia, she must be very important. You understand I've my position to consider.
Would you let us see Larsa? He's got my friend with him.
I'm afraid you're too late. Lord Larsa's cortege has already rejoined the Imperial detachment. I am told they will depart for Rabanastre upon the arrival of the fleet this eventide.
What are we waiting for?
For you to calm down.
Captain Ronsenberg, surely the exigencies of position are not lost on you. Why, indeed, you should find the enemy's chains an easy burden to bear.
Wait. Sorry. Can't be helped.
Summon the guard.
Huh?
They're to be taken to Judge Geese.
Those decrepit basking fools in Arcades tie my hands, and look what happens. I tell you, this country's obstinacy knows no bounds.
The insurgents in Rabanastre operate alone at present. However, should they garner external support, the situation could worsen. We have found the counter-imperial elements in Bujerba to be conspicuously well-funded. No doubt Marquis Ondor is behind this. Ondor must be reined in.
By the way, the Marquis has written us a letter. He claims that he's recaptured our runaway. He's given him to Geese.
He will die by my hand.
Your fraternity is moving. Ah! Geese returns with Larsa. Tomorrow morning they will leave Bujerba. See him home safely, Gabranth. Now I'm expecting Dr. Sid. You may leave.
Oh, I'm a dumbass. I just remembered I had bagels in my fucking cabinet.
We must see the real thing, to be sure. Nabadis taught us much. Yes, it's well hidden. They'll be off chasing after shadows, the fools. Ah, yes. The reins of history back in the hands of man. Ah, Vane. You seem to be enjoying your job as consul?
I was kept waiting fully 2 years. What news of Arcades? Our honored members of the Senate?
Hard at work, as always. Trying to find a dagger for your back.
They are welcome to try.
You know, I'm realizing all these like high-res cutscenes are happening when we're looking on the outside of the sky ships and all that. Dreadnought Leviathan.
The prisoners, my lord.
Majesty.
After what you've done, how dare you? You're supposed to be dead.
Come now, come now. Have you forgotten your manners? This is hardly the courtesy due the late Princess Ashalia Benargin Dalmasca.
Princess?
To be sure, she bears no proof of her former station, no different than any mean member of the insurgents.
The Resistance.
His Excellency the Consul asks the Ministry of the dethroned royal family in restoring peace to Dalmasca. Those who foster instability and unrest, who claim royal blood without proof, they shall meet their fate at the gallows. There are no exceptions.
I will not play puppet to Vayne.
King Ramanas entrusted me with a task. Should the time come, he bade me give you something of great importance. It is your birthright, the Dusk Shard. It will warrant the quality of her blood. Only I know where to find it.
Wait. You took my father's life. Why spare mine now? You would have me live in shame.
If that is your duty, yes.
Stop being so stubborn. Keep on like this and you're gonna get us all killed.
Don't interrupt.
I don't like Ash.
What?
Vaughn, that stone.
It was in the palace treasure.
Well, well.
Splendid. You've brought the stone with you. This spares us a great deal of trouble.
Don't give it to him!
You have to promise. No executions.
A judge's duty is to the law. Take them away.
My lord.
Lady Ash is to be quartered separately. Vayne Solidor, what fascination does this hold for you?
So you were carrying it all along. The Fate's jest.
Tell these fates of yours to leave me out.
Keep quiet.
There was nothing else that I could do. You know that.
Oh, I understand. Honor, duty, and all that. I still can't believe that was a princess.
Say keep quiet.
The Marquis has been busy.
Not lightly did I beg his aid. Listen, it's been a full 2 years. I alone have kept Her Majesty safely hidden. I doubted friend and foe alike. I could trust nobody.
You did your duty, and mine for me.
I'm getting her out. I need your help.
Of course.
I wish we could get Gosler's greatsword. I won't lie, as a kid, I always thought Vossler was cool. Funny enough, I think, because I did stream this game a long time ago, I think this is the exact location where I left off on. Port Launch. The only difference is, I'm actually slightly stronger. Actually, the slight bit is more of an understatement. Yes. The points show off as much as possibility. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Like always, stay happy, stay healthy, but most importantly and absolutely stay positive. If I'm awake early enough, I might actually stream in like a few hours. I'm probably going to end up having to take a nap and then I'm gonna be forced to stay awake for the rest of the day. Not a fun time. Definitely not something I would recommend, or